It was overwhelming to feel all the love and the support.
Are we all rolling now? Okay, gotcha. Okay, we'll get started. So, Billie, you just came back from the Civic Center where about 50 volunteers met up to help find your daughter. Describe to me, what was it like in there?
It was overwhelming, just all the love and support. I could just feel it, and I got so many hugs and so many people telling me they're not going to stop looking for her until she comes home.
Exactly what you need right now, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, we were talking a little more about just how people have, it seems like the investigation has changed focus to the criminal side. What do you want people to keep in mind right now?
Okay, as far as I'm aware, there's still no evidence of foul play, and I'm still looking for a living, breathing Hailey, and I don't want people to lose sight of that. I want everybody to continue looking for my daughter living. And as long as I can believe that, I'm going to choose to believe that. Who is it?
I have no idea.
Well, don't answer it. Sorry.
Go back.
Sorry.
Billie, we've got these two new organizations in here that have done this for a number of years. I know that you actually requested them to come in here.
Yeah.
What does that bring to you now? Is it a renewed sense of hope?
Yeah, it is. Somebody's going to find my daughter. We've got a lot of people looking now, and I was really glad class kids and the Laura Recovery Center were able to come down and get involved.
And does it mean something to know that they had a personal stake in a situation that was similar to yours?
Yeah.
Can you talk to me a little bit about knowing that you have the similarity with these people?
They're able to give me some advice and to give me a little bit of comfort. I guess I can't really be comforted, but there are good people up there to talk to, and they've been talking to me a lot since they've got here.
What's the best piece of advice they've offered you just going through this time and coming in yesterday? I know you met with them for quite some time.
To not give up hope. That's the best advice everybody's given me, and I'm not going to.
And I was talking to Brad last night, and he was emphasizing how important it is for a parent to be their child's advocate. And you're Hailey's best advocate. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, I've got to speak for her, and like I said, just thank everybody, and thank everybody for all the prayers, and everybody to remember to look for my daughter alive, and we want her home safe.
And what's it been like speaking for a child who essentially has no voice right now?
It's really hard, but I know that I have to do it. I have to keep her face up there, and I appreciate all the stations that are keeping her face up there and allowing me to say what I need to say for me and her both.
And describe to me what it's been like. Yesterday was one of the first days in a long time that you've left the house.
Yeah, and I don't want to leave the house, but it felt good to finally get out of here for a little while.
And what do you face each time you step out that door?
A lot of times there are people driving by yelling ugly, hurtful things. That's not the only thing that keeps me in the house, but it is one of the things. I don't like dealing with that or hearing it.
And as far as what you have to say to them, I mean, the rumors and the hate speech and everything.
I try to ignore it. It comes from simple-minded people, and a lot of people, you can tell they're that way just by looking at them, and that's what I've seen. And if they're holding back some information, if they know something, come forward with it to the investigators.
Billie, we had heard that there were, on a letter that there were some neighbors and friends that have been bringing by household items that have been...
Yeah, lots of stuff.
What can you tell me about the community coming together to help you?
They've been wonderful. People come by, check on us all the time, and bring so much food and shampoo, different things. They've been really good. They're always wanting to help and wanting to do something.
We just came from Hailey's school where we spoke with the principal, and he said that they didn't even have to tell the kids to remain positive, that that's their whole focus. They've started a box of ideas and suggestions on different things that they can do, to continue to look for Hailey and help find Hailey. And
yeah, I've been hearing that too.
Yeah, how does that make you feel coming from her classmates?
That's great also, to know that kids are being supportive as well, and hopefully reminding them to kiss their moms goodnight every night.
So have you been by the bridge? You're done.
Yeah.
What is that? When I first saw it yesterday, it's the first time I'd seen all the stuff there. I was just blown away. What
Me too. That was the first time I seen it, was yesterday. It's just wonderful to know so many people care about my daughter. So many people want to bring her home, and it's good.
And has bringing in these organizations that are nationally known for recovering children renewed your faith in this whole, all the ups and downs?
It has. I was really hitting a very low, depressing point, but I'm hopeful again, and I'm going to remain that way, and I think somebody's going to find my daughter. And we do have lots of brilliant people and the best search teams coming in.
But I mean, like, as they're combing through the fields, are you still holding out hope?
Yeah.
That they're not going to find anything out there?
Yeah,
Tell us more
I am.
about that.
Yeah, I'm glad they're looking, but of course each day I hope that they don't find anything out there in the dirt. That's not the way I want them to find her.
And there's still hope that Hailey's going to be found alive?
Yeah.
Anything else you want to tell me?
I think you let me cover everything.
Billie, when you listen to, and I'm sure you've listened to several of the news outlets and some of the things that are reported, when you hear things like, yesterday they had talked about some activities in the landfill, what goes through your head when you hear those kinds of things? First, on as far as rumors and news outlets.
It's scary, and it hurts, and I don't like hearing about it. I don't like knowing that that's going on.
Then you turn around and, you find all the support you're having here in the community.
Yeah.
Do you care to comment about Sean? Have you been in contact with him, or kind of some of the developments coming about that?
No. Just that I feel a lot of people have already decided that he's a bad person and he hurt my daughter. That's why I wanted to get it out there that there is still hope that Hailey's alive, and I don't want people to forget that. I want people to continue looking for Hailey alive.
And in terms of the support of the community and just the response from people in general, is the good outweighing the bad today?
Yeah, it definitely is.